James drops back. Count it and the foul.
Alright people, so welcome to another edition of the Fifth Officials. This is edition number 5. Alright, so this is the 5th edition of the Fifth Officials. And
Go give me no 5.
Ross and Shane. But they're kind of jealous right now because
Tell them why.
I get in the Oval and they didn't.
Nah, it stinks.
For the CPL, yeah. For the Knight Riders, Amazon Warriors.
In our box.
In our box.
So you couldn't tell your people, yeah,
It's a
two
small
more people.
box. It's a small box.
The box tight?
Yes, it's a tight
But
box.
anybody can
It's a
fit in a
small
tight box.
And they only have room for one.
That's a
lie.
That's a lie.
No, I told you, I'm telling you, they only have room for one.
Whatever.
I beg.
Scotia box not so small. What is that, my box?
It's not Scotia.
Can we say
No.
Listen to me.
It's not social.
You can't go with the thing. Eh?
It's a risk assessment and investment
Listen,
company.
I don't hear about you. Know.
Right, they have a nice little small space in the Oval, a box. And are getting, again, I mean, it's not, listen.
Tell you don't give them a 5.
I mean, in this day and age, you get a tight box, you go. Well, there's only a room for one.
It's always better to have a tight box.
Yes, of course. Anyhow, so we're going to talk a little CPL, we're going to talk a little football from the weekend on the EPL and some of the shock results there, or the results on the whole and some of the big ones. We also going to talk Champions League and
What's Champions League?
Champions League, the champion. Well, United any Champions League. So we're going to talk a little Champions League and take a look at the fixtures to come. So,
Come now.
as we get things started, as we get things started on this edition, we want to start, well, we'll start with the CPL one time, as we already mentioned, the Oval, Trinidad Knight Riders, and is it Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders?
Yeah,
Trinbago Knight Riders. All right.
Yeah.
Trinbago Knight Riders and Guyana Amazon Warriors.
The biggest venue in the Caribbean, one of the best venues in the world, the Queen's Park Oval.
Yeah.
Queen's Park Oval.
History.
Yeah.
Historic.
That's right. So, I mean, the Queen's Park Oval, known, you know what I mean, for cricket throughout the years.
Worldwide.
Definitely when you talk West Indies, you're talking Queen's Park Oval, you talk Trinidad, it's the Queen's Park Oval. Is the best facility we have in terms of cricket. No set of traffic.
Despite what many would say, many people in higher ranks than us would say, the Oval is the best place for cricket.
It's the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's
I miss the cycling track though.
You miss the
cycle track.
cycling track. Yeah, the cycling track.
Yeah, I was on that Laramie 196 versus South Africa.
You know what I mean? I remember a time we went, we tried to go down to Brand Lara for a World Cup game. Not too far, just the other day. And we spent about 3.5 hours in traffic.
I get PTSD from that, you know.
Yeah. We end up reaching the stadium. Brand Lara, turn around and come straight back up the highway and then the bar.
Really daily Gasper, look.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Men come out with machete and thing, you know. Not cutlass.
Paul, yeah?
Machete.
Not for we.
Yeah,
just random.
boy.
No, like that's some kind of fight.
That's some kind of fight, boy. This is machete.
Look at the big stone Pelton. We say, Mr. Stefan drive. Yeah, where wanna go?
It's a nowhere to go. And here, Ross, machete start up like it going out last time.
Man, woman, and child.
That's what is walking down in
every
that
single
corridor.
person pull out one, you know.
It was, it was scary.
Yeah, boy.
Right? And I'm telling you, I don't get scared. Well, all right, let me talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Anyway,
all right. I don't watch horror movies.
So anyway, I expect the game to be one of the best games. Normally, one is normally the best game of the CPL season, in my opinion. Honestly, Guyana is playing better than TKR.
They didn't lose a game yet.
No. They lost the last game.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Royals beat them.
But to me, TKR leaving it too close and the bowling is not the best. It's not
Is the button is where
the button they shine.
if they're chasing, perfect.
Yeah.
If they're going in first,
We are
Guyana, when they play in Guyana, it depends if they get hit Maya early and stuff like that, you know. TKR batting right up.
Yeah.
But Guyana bowling is better. So it should be a good contest.
Was interested in the last week here that the Royals was on a little win streak, and TKR break the win streak.
Yeah.
Amazon Warriors was on a win streak,
and
Royals break the win streak.
Correct.
So it's gonna be interested in the Oval on Wednesday.
But this year for the CPL, I like how it's unpredictable in a type of way. You know, it a lot closer. You know,
it is.
Yeah. I think
I always what I want to find out. When to Jamaica, anybody know why Jamaica
Why the franchise come up?
Yeah.
I don't have a clue.
I see it go on Antigua, but
I don't have a clue why.
see, because Antigua get added.
I honestly didn't hear.
And I mean-
Tonight have a game too. I think it's St. Kitts playing Guyana. Barbados or
let's have a
whatever.
game tonight.
Barbados and St. Kitts.
Right. It's interesting because Jamaica is one of the more
One of the
prominent
powerhouses.
cricketing islands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they've won the CPL once or twice, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know.
Yeah.
it was a
Otherwise,
surprise.
boy.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I thought they would have added in a franchise, not take one away to bring one in, you know, type of thing. But
Or maybe whoever had the franchise for Jamaica then pull through and just
it had something behind the scenes. for
Yeah,
them to-
true.
Yeah.
Most likely when you see things like that, it's a money thing.
Yeah.
It's a money thing.
I don't know.
All right,
I can't
so
say for sure because we don't know.
we don't know, but most likely
it
it's a
could
money
be
thing.
cartel, everybody want to go cartel. Everybody want to go cartel. in January.
What is selling franchise to buy tickets?
You understand?
At that price, I see one ticket was 10,000 US something.
No more CPL for me.
What about the game after the TKR and Tiga? The thing about
I think with TKR being home, I think they're gonna wake up Antigua.
coming off what would be a late night in the Oval.
Yeah.
Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, but
I
it's
could wake up on
Fridays.
Tuesday, you know.
It's Fridays the game.
No, it's Wednesday and Tuesday.
Wednesday and
We
Tuesday.
said that last week, we was correct, and we forgot. But
Wednesday and
Yeah,
Tuesday.
you could have correct me.
Wednesday
You're
and
looking like
Tuesday.
a fool.
nobody did remember.
No, worry,
nobody
didn't
mentioned it.
notice. Nobody
You
didn't-
mentioned it again.
Nobody did notice.
But
All
I
right.
might notice now, but it's really
So
soon.
we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue to give you a little updates on the CPL and our thoughts on how the team's going as the CPL progresses. Right now, when the CPL scheduled to end?
This
The
month?
final.
The final is this month.
This
End of
month,
this month?
yeah.
All right. So it heated up. So over the next couple of weeks, yeah. In the
And then
meantime,
next month.
next month. All right. So we have plenty cricket and plenty CPL to take in. In the meantime, we want to turn our attention to the past week in the EPL, game week 4. Game week 4 wasn't a good week for me.
It was a good week for me, for Ross.
I guess
City. Anyway,
I guess you all had a good week. We take a look at a few of the games. We started Manchester United and Southampton.
I'll tell you.
Garnacho,
3-0.
Rashford.
I said 3-1.
No.
3-0.
I said 3-0.
He said 3-0.
And 2-0,
I said 3-1 though.
No.
He said 3-0.
The point is, if you couldn't beat Southampton, it's better you had to go down to the first division or something. Because you saw how Southampton playing this year, this season. Not the best.
I know,
But
but
how if I United look? When they get food, they eat it, right?
first 25 minutes. But Onana penalty save,
Change the
it
game.
just changed the whole aspect of the game.
All right, what about Rashford? I know we just
Nah,
give him plenty
play-
to talk.
everybody talking about Rashford or whatever, but his off the ball movement, it's time to get back there. I mean, he scored a goal.
Yeah.
He played well.
Bruno says because girls hair back.
Yeah. It's nobody woman. It's nobody woman anymore.
You really think nobody hear back together with the Bruno? So I
I don't believe that.
I hear he back together with the girl.
I can't speak to that. But 3-0, Manchester United and
That
Southampton.
be a coincidence, Stefan.
3-0. So you see me?
But-
Go ahead.
But sorry, they let
Yeah.
clean sheet and a goal.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it. I don't normally get it.
Yeah, well, we'll see what's going on this weekend.
When you're up, eh? So
Yeah.
talk when you're up.
Like
one of the surprises over the weekend, Brighton 0-0 with Ipswich. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting 2-2 Leicester and Crystal Palace.
Somebody captain Matoma in the group, you know.
Yeah. Somebody.
Wasn't expecting that. Fulham West Ham wasn't
That
expecting a 1-0.
Nah, well, we said
Now
it
we
would
said,
have been a
yeah,
draw.
we said it would have been a draw.
Okay.
We were
Yeah.
expecting it.
But this
said
one
2-1.
here, boy.
I said 2-1.
We said 2-1.
No. I said
You
2-1.
said 3-2.
No.
Yeah, we
I
pull
said
back the
2-1.
footage.
Pull up the footage.
Leo, pull back what you say.
Pull it back.
Pull it up there, Leo.
Right? Fulham West Ham.
1-1. Oh. Yeah,
2-1.
West Ham not. Okay, I get a 2-1 to Fulham.
Okay. All right. So I lose one. Finally concede a goal.
But-
First time in 52 years, Nottingham Forest win at Anfield. That was a shocker for the
Boy,
weekend. I think that was the biggest shock result.
That trend.
I captain Salah, though.
Yeah, well,
You know,
I captain.
so I was at that.
I don't have Haaland in my FPL.
I captain Haaland.
I was going to captain Haaland, but I say,
Oh, you have Haaland?
Yeah, both of them.
Why wouldn't you captain him?
Yeah, but he, I say Liverpool, Forest, Salah doing some work.
Yeah.
You have
That
assist,
international break,
goals.
brother. That international break.
I
They
would
don't treat
not.
us kind.
I would not captain a man that no come off a double hat trick and playing again.
And he at
I
home.
know, but
And he
At
at
home
home.
against Brentford.
Who does league goals?
You know, if I had Alan, I would have captain Alan. I would not captain Salah.
Yeah.
Because I know Nottingham Forest is a stubborn team. You understand?
Yeah,
But-
they might be
Yeah,
there,
but not they are stubborn team mainly at home. They in Anfield.
now we have had our difficulties with Nottingham.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, Liverpool, they should have won.
That game will produce more than 2 goals on most
Y'all
occasions.
should have won the game though. Y'all throw
We throw away
Yeah.
a ton of goals in the first half.
But plenty missed passes.
And plenty little loose passes and that kind of thing.
And then I think too, he took up Robertson early. He do all kind of to bring on Simicast because I think in the back of his head he's studying
Champions League, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
we'll
I've
get to.
told you all that once Champions League are wrong,
Depth.
So we'll see how things go. But that was an upset for me. I wasn't expecting that. But I'd rather lose early than lose late. City 2-1 against Brentford. Haaland with the double.
he should have scored more.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, thank God he didn't.
He was real vexed with Kevin De Bruyne. In the
Yeah.
92nd minute, he make a dart and run into the box. And De Bruyne carried the ball to the corner flag. If
Lord
this
have
young
mercy.
You would have won the
he had
hat-trick.
trick.
Yeah.
Well done, Kevin. All right.
No break.
Everton.
Villa Everton did not. Did
Again,
Everton was
2-0
not again?
2-0 again.
And come back and get 3?
Yeah.
Oh, Papa, that John Durant goal, bro.
Yeah, that was
Out
a
of
beast.
this world, you
That was a beast
What
of
is
a
going on
goal.
with Everton?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You saw the goal from Durant?
No,
You want to see the goal from
I
Durant?
didn't watch that game.
Boy, that goal have a thing to be goal of the season.
Was it?
Watch his goal. In.
All right. Not from there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what?
Wait
Watch
one
it
second.
coming in.
No, not from there. From there?
Goal boy.
Oh, goal. Yeah.
Jeez,
Up in the Jepness.
yeah,
Lovely.
I had no chance, and I still go
But
ahead.
I always say I find men do I just get vexed. That I like that profile.
They don't hit from
He
outside
just
anymore.
hit.
Yeah,
Once
very-
again, space hitting.
And you know the commentators in that game said that as well. They say that is an old school goal.
Yeah.
Because now everybody wanna go and score tap-ins in the box.
Yeah.
What happened
Yeah.
to hitting from outside the box and testing
I mean,
people?
we had it had a game we played last season. McAllister scored one from,
Yeah, what a good way.
and then in that same game, Trent scored from outside the box, and I think we had another one
No.
as well. I think it's 3 goals we had from
deep.
Yeah,
from
they-
deep.
I remember.
and
I think
I
it
was
was
like,
with Brighton.
yes,
I think it was with Brighton or something.
that's the kind of football I like.
No, but
Yeah, Brighton. I think it was against
Yeah.
Brighton.
But you think it, Rashford take one this weekend, you know? And Ramsdale pull it out.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that.
he
No, but I
pulled it
like
out late.
that. I like
Yeah, me
that.
too.
I like the city keeper getting up in the air, going for it and carrying.
Test the keeper.
Or getting there
Yeah.
and you know denying. I think
Correct.
that's one of the excitement. Now, I mean, for the last probably 2 decades, football kind of turned into this thing where
I won't
everybody
say
want to
2
walk in the
decades,
box.
that little long.
That
Maybe last 10 years.
10 to 15.
People not
10,
shooting
10.
In
like
the Pep Guardiola era. Liberia.
Yeah, everybody want to knock the ball around.
Tiki-taka
and
football,
knock the
till
ball into the box
Barcelona,
and-
get that?
Yeah.
You know.
That, I wouldn't call that Pep football. I would call that
But that is kind
Cruyff
of football. I like
Well, yeah,
that.
but you know, Pep modernized it.
Yeah.
And the final game, well, on Saturday was Bournemouth Chelsea. Chelsea scrape out a little victory there, 1-0. You
3
take it in
points,
3 points.
3 points, 3 points.
Yeah, I'll take it. On Sunday, Arsenal and Spurs.
Hey, the early game, eh?
What we thought about that game?
I think it wasn't supposed to be a goal. I still believe it was a foul.
Yeah, we'll argue all that here. It's
Controversy.
happening. What are you going to do about it?
No, boy, you actually watch that. That had to be a foul, boy.
It had to be a foul.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think so?
watch
Let me see.
it. Watch it as you get it close up angle.
Let me see the close-up angle here.
Now watch
Spurs.
That's
watch
it.
them here.
Yes, I see them there, hugging up each other. Good thing fella from Wolves.
Watch Gabriel coming in out of.
Yeah.
So you see him there? You didn't watch it.
Yeah, he shoved him in his back before.
Let me see that again.
Look,
Should be
Romero
pulled
here,
back,
right?
Right.
Now you have to watch this player here.
Right.
That's him and Gabriel there.
Right. I watch
Watch
any
it two
play.
of them.
I watch any play.
You see what we're doing. Eh?
Yeah. Watch it there.
Uh-huh.
That is a foul.
Nah, man.
What do you mean now? That's 2 hands on your back and push you so.
Oh gosh, Shane, come now, man. That's why, I mean, come on, man.
If it have nowhere the defender could get up, if when the ball in the air and you go in and get up, a man push you.
Yeah, but he ain't fall over, he ain't go nowhere.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If you go in and jump, and as the ball crosses, and I do you so, and then I jump.
Okay, all right, I understand your point. I will concede. All right, but
other than that, though, what Spurs' biggest problem is Spurs now. Everybody, if you watch this new football, the crowd, the keeper, right? Spurs now doesn't have the most athletic keeper to get up. He's not the strongest physical presence, but yet still they allow Arsenal to put 9 and 10 men in the box. So you now have to put 9 and 10 defenders in the box. You're supposed to now dictate the pace of this corner. If you leave 3-4 men outside the box at the top, Arsenal have no choice but to put defenders with them.
Yeah, because if they have a breakaway.
And therefore now your keeper now, he will have freedom to get to the ball.
Because he need to
They
come
know
off
your
the-
weaknesses crosses into the box from corners. I think they conceded the second or the third most last year. Deal with it.
Yeah.
All right. So Arsenal with a victory, and Newcastle in what was the
The grabber.
game of the weekend on Sunday.
What is Super Sunday?
Wolves versus Newcastle.
The grabber.
Yes, the grabber versus the burn.
Yeah, but that was I wouldn't
It was
lie.
a good game,
That
though.
was a real good game down in the end. Because Newcastle come back and scored 2 in the dregs to win it. It was a real good game.
Yep. So some come
But
from
he
behind
didn't grab,
wins.
though.
No.
No.
I wonder how the grabber take that, boy. That
It burned
They
him.
come from behind.
come
and
from
beat
behind
them.
and beat him. Yeah. That was hard.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So before we get to the Champions League, while we in the English Premier League here, I think we'll look ahead at the weekend games and we'll come to the Champions League, which is more current in the terms of today. So games this coming weekend in the English Premier League. It starts at 7:30 on Saturday with West Ham versus Chelsea.
Yeah.
Shane,
That'll be a real close game.
a real close game.
Yeah.
All right.
I expect, well, Chelsea.
It's a kind of a London derby. You know?
Yeah, it's
West Ham look like they
not
really
gonna be
get
big
chemistry together yet. Eh?
Neither did Chelsea. And they watch
Okay,
it.
but the amount of players only by that chemistry.
Hard.
Yeah, you gotta,
No,
you
it's true.
55.
gotta buy a lab.
Jaden, I didn't know that Jaden Sancho, you know, the reject from. Come on, I get
Yes.
You can say, you can say
Come on, I get
United.
the assist and
Yeah.
man of the match, you know. So I'll take.
You'll take
scraps.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Take him.
So we're expecting that game, Chelsea and West Ham.
Oh, honestly, I could see a draw. I honestly could see a draw. I'm gonna lie to tell you. Away from home,
I could see an edge in it, though.
yeah,
I could see
it's
it
one of
edging
those
it.
close games. It could also go the other way as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's not going to be much. It's either like a 1-1 or a 2-1.
I go in 1-0 Chelsea.
You want 1-0 Chelsea?
Yeah.
All right, Aston Villa Wolves.
Oh God, Ollie Watkins back in a little form.
Yeah, boy.
I could see them hitting, and with the hype they're gonna have for what we'll get into with the Champions League thing, I could see them hitting the
I
side
could.
about 3-4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So but what you say, Ross? He's saying 3 or 4.
I will go a 2-0.
You'll go 2-0?
2-0, yeah.
Villa?
2-0 Villa, yeah.
All right. Fulham Newcastle.
This could be a tricky one for Newcastle in Fulham, you know.
Away from home, yeah.
Yeah. Because Newcastle hasn't really been too...
Traditionally, yeah, they
Yeah,
haven't been
not
good
away from home.
Yeah.
And
So-
they hit man in really
Hit it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see a draw, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that, yeah.
Yeah. Let me go a 1-1.
No, actually, I can't see that, you know. That's now.
Let me hear you.
I actually take Fulham for the win. I'll take Fulham to scrape
it?
out a 2-1 win.
I wouldn't even fight here on it, honestly.
Yeah?
I won't fight you.
All right. We have Leicester and Everton. Well, boy.
This is gonna be a good game, though.
Yeah, there's going to be a fight.
Two of
Feisty game.
them had to go for the win, you know.
Yeah.
I think Everton in total disarray right now from a mentality standpoint. You drop 2 games after leading 2-0. One at home, one away. I think you're going into Leicester and with an informed Vardy, apparently. Vardy look like he's in some form.
I think it's
But he
I
scored
think
over the
it's 2 or
weekend.
3.
But Calvert-Lewin is in form as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Leicester, we're looking at Leicester City as a promoted
Promotional team.
club, but we got to remember they were here.
They still have some people who have played the Premier
The
League.
Premier League there, so
So
they have some
it's
experience inside.
They have a little season.
I'm
Yeah.
a Premier League winner with them as well.
True.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I still honestly think that Everton gonna want it more, and I think I could see Everton pulling out a 2-1 win in this.
All right, well, we will see, but I say
I flip in that 2-1 to Leicester.
I say 3-2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Leicester.
So who? Leicester?
Yeah, 3-2 Leicester. Boy. Liverpool, Bournemouth.
Get in there, Bournemouth.
Nah, I can't see them losing
No.
that.
I know.
Not too straight.
I
If
know.
that happens, they will lynch Anisot.
Yeah.
Let me be real here.
But I thought he was the greatest thing.
No, I said if you lose, yeah, but if you lose 2 home games in your
Yeah.
first, you know, I mean,
I can't see it.
although while we get into the Champions League, we'll talk about that, but I can't see Bournemouth beating Liverpool at Anfield,
Neither can I.
I think they're gonna come. I think Liverpool gonna come out running.
and after what I
So
saw
Captain
today,
Salah.
Yeah, go ahead now.
no, after what I saw today against AC Milan in Champions League, which we're going to talk about, after I saw that,
Yeah,
I really don't think Bournemouth have too much of
Yeah.
a chance at Anfield
I think
on
2-0.
Saturday.
I think 2-0. Liverpool.
Liverpool.
All right. I think this could be.
They're gonna romp them.
I think there's a rump, you know. I go in as I go in for 1.
What do you think?
I stick with you there, but
I think Bournemouth gets in a consolation.
I don't believe so.
Southampton,
All right.
Ipswich will be a good game as well.
I'm back
Should
in
be.
Ipswich.
I think Ipswich will be them.
Yeah, I think Ipswich is the promotion team, the promoted team that you have to look out for of those that were promoted.
They're
Of those
running,
three?
they're running a little
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
to me. But
Right?
yeah, I could see them beating Southampton like 2-1.
Yeah, I could see a 2-1.
Yeah.
I could see that. Spurs and Brentford at Tottenham.
Nah, I think in this one, I think Spurs will win it.
2-0
All right.
too.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna come out with all the criticism they got.
Yeah, and just remember too, we still injured for a couple of months.
Yeah, 3 months. See out for.
3 months.
For 3 months.
3
All right.
months, yeah.
So I say, well, I'll go 2-0 Spurs.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Same.
I'll go
Yeah.
2-0 Spurs. Crystal Palace United.
That's
That's
good.
always,
That's gonna be a
tough,
fight.
always a tough fixture.
That's a good game.
Yes.
Away, away
It
from home.
will always be. Will always be. Crystal Palace is one of the trickiest places to go to.
Yeah.
No matter what side you are.
Yeah.
After winning 3-0 and then coming out winning 7-0 today, I think my side have a lot more confidence. So I go in either 2-1 or 3-1 to United.
Okay.
You've only beat them once in the last 5 attempts.
Yeah, but this time different.
And the last time they played, they hit them. Yeah, they hit all the 4.
Yeah.
So what says you?
I think Crystal Palace, based on that,
That side was at police something. Yeah?
it doesn't matter. I still think they could. I think they'll eke out a 1-0 win.
Okay. So a 1-0 win. I think it's going. I think that game going to draw.
If it was in Old Trafford, I would give Manchester.
I think that game draw 1-1.
If it was in Old Trafford, I would give Manchester. But
I'm going 1-1. Brighton, Nottingham Forest on Sunday.
That's the only game?
No, they have 2 games.
Oh,
Saturday
I
I
think-
play Arsenal.
I think Brighton going to come out and play all over Nottingham Forest. Because you see what went on in the weekend, I could see that coach going mad.
Okay.
Yeah, but for us on a run too.
Forest on a high, you know, they win at Anfield first time in
Anfield,
52
you know.
years.
Yeah, that could do against you too.
Well, we will see.
I think Brighton go win 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
I go 1-all. Forest stubborn. I'll go 1-1.
Yeah, but you're
And-
home
and-
you're home
not-
at Brighton.
no, but
And
not
Brighton,
only-
I don't.
Not only they're stubborn, but from a tactical standpoint, the manager get the tactics right at Anfield.
Was that fella name again?
Yes,
but-
Coach Wolves.
Yes, but
Yeah.
yes, but they got the tactics right because when they got the goal, they know they have to protect that goal.
Yeah.
Right. So that is something they came at Anfield for. They're not going to play the same way at Brighton. They're going to look for a
Correct.
win.
No, but I
Yeah.
mean, he will adjust his tactics to suit.
Right. So it's not the same tactics. So they
Okay.
if you come out of that Brighton team, they have the talent to punish you. If
Yeah.
you don't get it right. You know.
Correct.
And that is what I think will happen.
Yeah.
I say 1-all.
I say 3-1 Brighton.
Nah,
All right.
I go into 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. And finally, the big one on Sunday.
Yeah.
This is the Super Sunday game.
Maybe a Kemp's bar.
So
Yeah.
different to last weekend.
Last weekend was a Super
Manchester City versus Arsenal. That is the big one.
Top of the table clash.
Yeah.
This could separate the sides and City run.
I think City going and beat up on Arsenal.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Well, I don't think so.
honestly
I
just-
do it, you're happy.
I honestly just getting the feeling.
I think
that-
there's goal against it. This game are goals in it.
Yeah.
But I ain't seeing
Here why,
no
here why.
beat-up. Nah.
You see, with all the stuff that going on exterior with City, I think those players gonna come out and just deal with it. And I could see it. If City get a goal in the first 10 minutes of that game, Arsenal will lose real bad. If Arsenal make it past, which is 30 minutes, either tying or up, well then it will go down to the wire. But anytime Manchester City get an early goal in that game, it's problems.
All right.
Even with the one of the greatest defenders, with Gabriel.
Remember Rodri and Foden and them back as well.
I think this game going.
I think it's going
This
different.
gonna be real tight.
I don't see plenty goals in this game, to be fair.
I remember telling you last week,
But
as good as City are, they concede.
well, last season was they were drawn 0-0. City won 1-0, and then before that they won 4-1.
Right.
City has the advantage, and City lost one game in the last 5.
Well, if you check, and Arsenal fans don't take
But
this
the
the wrong
last
way.
two games,
But if
sorry.
you check overall
No, this is the last one.
matchups,
That was
head
it,
to
they
head
lost one
over
in the
time.
As I say, tight.
If you check overall matchups head to head over time, Arsenal mightn't be on the winning end of a lot of head to heads with big teams. Because traditionally, especially under Wenger, one of the things Arsenal used to do extremely well, and that's why they used to make Champions League plenty. They used to beat from 6 down.
Yep.
But you see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pressure.
Pressure. Yeah.
So,
Remember, we only know that whole
Yeah.
top 6 and top 7.
yeah.
Before it was only
Before,
top 4,
yeah.
that was it.
But they used to beat who they had to beat.
Correct.
And that's why they used to accumulate all those points. They used to drop
Yeah.
points there.
They
But
never-
when they come upstairs here,
They hardly used to
Yeah.
beat the big teams,
Yeah.
but they used to beat everybody.
everybody else.
Yeah.
And they used to look good losing too, I must say, because the style of football that they was playing and things, they have a nice style of football.
You'll be talking
It's
about
attractive.
You'll be talking about after the Thierry Henry era.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what I mean.
but
But
that era, there was.
I see a tight game. I see a 2-all. I see a draw. I think Arsenal going to the Etihad and sneak a point, and that's how I see it.
I think, as I said, I think it's coming down to the first 10 minutes of that game.
First 10 minutes
If
of the
City
game.
scores in the first 10 minutes, I think City will run away with it.
I don't think they're going to score any first.
If they don't score, you see the form Haaland in, it's crazy, eh?
Yeah. But they have been mighty, Gabriel.
But he's a Brazilian.
All right. So your score, Ross. You get the score.
1-1.
1-all. All right. So I tell you what, people. Yeah.
The man mashing up the set.
I tell you what.
He matched on the whole set there.
I tell you what.
Were you vexed? Somebody get vexed?
No,
don't
you
know,
can't.
boy.
Don't move it.
Remember your number and your name included. It's the wrong one.
Oh, let me see. Let me
Make
turn around.
sure, make sure Terence in there, you know. Make sure Terence are behind there, you know. All right. So I tell you what.
Which Terence you talking about it?
Not the answering. Policeman.
No,
You talking about Terence Hines from TKR?
No. You don't know what you're talking about? You didn't see the background?
No, I just trying to redirect this.
That
thing.
Terence.
I want to lose.
All right.
Wrong here.
Oh, we don't got a lawsuit.
Look, Reese
Alright,
18.
Terence in
If
it.
there are no space,
All right,
the
cool.
space now good.
Okay. So before we go further, just for your information purposes.
Why you thinking so?
I didn't think it so.
Yeah,
good.
you touched something
You
about
did.
I don't know.
You're off today, you know?
Okay, I don't know.
You're off today, you're off today.
Maybe when I thought it was an earthquake, things just everything changed. But before
When
we
you thought it was an
go,
earthquake?
before we go further,
Good.
we touch
Good.
as we hit the predictions for game week 5. Was that game week 5? Yeah, game week 5 in English Premier League. I want to remind you guys right now, for betting purposes. All right, if you want to bet on any sports event in Trinidad, in Trinidad and Tobago, you want a platform to bet on. You go to TT Bet Arena, ttbetarena.com, and you could bet on any sport there. So, for instance, we were given some predictions, and usually you could play teams to win. You know, you could play win and draw. You have a double chance. That's what they call the double chance.
Goals.
You could also play goals. corners in the game. As a matter of fact,
Dogs.
yeah, so make sure and check out TT Bet Arena. Take a look at this.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, so that's TT Bet Arena, and they are in Trinidad and Tobago. All you have to do is call the number and start an account today and get your betting on. And I'm telling you, it's real profitable. All right?
At the top of my account going.
Yeah.
I withdraw some money there.
Or I can teach.
No, listen.
It's very simple.
Listen, I bet, all you know I just bet, right?
Serious?
Okay. Yeah. I just play my little bets.
Yeah,
Responsibly. We do everything responsibly. But okay, I start off, you know that, horse racing. That's my thing. But you see, sports betting, you could win, depending on the combination of games that you could put together. You, if you're spot on for $50, I'm telling you, depending on the odds and that kind of thing, you could cash out over $100,000, close to $200,000 easily. There is no limit, so check them out. As a matter of fact, I think it's $250,000.
I went through, so it's like all football are going at the same time. I went and I bet on like 10 games, but everybody was up halftime.
And you can bet live too.
Yeah, so like the game
going on.
Game up, you up 3-0, you up 4-0, you up 2-0, you up 3-0. I bet on them to win.
Yeah, you could bet live. That'd be live. But into that, a lot of people just win money.
Come now.
A lot of people just win money in the live betting.
Yeah,
while the game going on.
That's why I like.
That's what I'm saying. So check them out. TT Bet Arena.
The live betting is fun.
All right. Yeah. So Champions League. Want to shift our attention to that? Take a look at what took place today.
Just
Tuesday.
mention one thing.
United
won today 7-0 against Barnsley. Just
Against Barnsley.
Barnsley.
Okay.
7.
Was that a bigger victory than Bayern Munich's 9-2 victory?
Yeah,
over...
but I wasn't talking about Bayern Munich.
No, I know.
This is
let's go 7.
This is pre. We're talking Champions League. Good.
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
I'm hearing you.
You will lie, eh?
But Bayern Munich scored 9 today.
Yeah, real belly, you know.
Who?
Ross boy.
What?
They beat Barnsley.
And he come in the middle of Champions League segment
Yeah.
to cut us on Champions League.
Yeah, to tell us about Manchester United.
How they beat Barnsley, you know.
Yeah.
Shame on you, Ross.
No.
What
All
tier
right.
Barnsley in?
Total shame.
What tier Barnsley in?
One right under.
All right. Anyway,
So if everybody was together, that'd be like 40th then.
anyway,
Yeah, good.
match day 1, Champions League. I gotta say, I watched this game.
Your two sides running, boy.
Juventus.
Wait, you have two sides as well?
I back Italy on an international level.
Right.
So my Italian team is Juventus.
So was it
Liverpool.
You have a Spanish side.
Liverpool
now
is
too?
my team.
You have a Spanish
I
side.
back Valencia in Spain, but Liverpool is my team. But each league I have a team that is
You don't
root
mention
for.
Valencia at all.
So I is the only one who have one team.
You don't back Diablo there or somebody?
They're not wrong anymore.
Police? Central FC.
You know, like
St. Anthony's College.
Do you know that?
So I'm the only one who backs
No,
the
but
one
hold on.
team.
Yes,
You know-
yes.
It has certain restrictions for club owners who own 2 teams, right?
Yeah.
Right. What are those restrictions?
You can't own more than 43% and 2 teams in the Champions League.
Okay, so Ross, that does not apply to fans. You could back more than 1 team
Nah, I can't.
in our next league.
I can't. do that.
If you want. It does not contradict your loyalty to any other team. Okay? Nice. All right. So I'll tell you what. This week, game week 1, match day 1, Juventus 3-1 over PSV. I had a look at that game. I had a look at Juventus for the first time this season.
How you will look though?
real good.
Yildiz, boy.
Sharp.
Yildiz goal was real
The
good.
first goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
19
19.
years old.
It was a real good. Ross, if you see
I
that
think I now see why the manager tell Kiesa, you're not playing time yet.
Yeah.
he wouldn't fit in the
Because
system.
he wouldn't not his winning for the system. If you look at the team itself, Juventus look like they're in a rebuilding process, and like this is the team that the manager put together, not for this season, but seasons to come. Right now they up to Saturday game week, Saturday games in Serie A, they were on top. I don't know. I didn't check the results on Sunday, but they had not conceded a goal for the season so far.
Still not.
Right? And they still haven't?
Still haven't.
All right, so they still haven't conceded a goal.
2-2 draw.
Except for the goal that they conceded against PSG today.
on top.
Right?
Bit early.
Well, it's early. All right, but they look real good today.
Nice.
Iron line. They look sharp. I like the style of football. Real attacking brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who looked at it? Villa.
Villa look
Yeah.
real good.
Villa look
Versus
good.
young boys who could be a tricky team to play.
Yeah, good thing Wolves wasn't in Champions League.
Is a good thing we
Right,
grab
so
in playing for
I
young
was
boys.
saying.
Because that would be a whole different kind of vibration. So
Different kind of grab.
but yeah, that's a lock up grab.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't play for young boys. But Villa look good today. Tielsman, Ramsey, Onana.
Yeah. Watkins had assist or two in there. The fella that looking real good, but just so is Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers looking real good.
He do any work.
But he just can't score assists, boy.
All right.
But he's more of a
He's a winger, he playing right wing for them.
Yeah. Real Madrid and Stuttgart. It took Real a little while to come out the gates, but when they
reached
did,
there,
they did.
Well, he watching it for that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Real Madrid and Stuttgart could have ended up 5-all. The way that game was played.
No, Stuttgart is a real attacking
Stubborn
team,
team.
and they play
They're attacking.
without fear.
Yeah, they came. You see, with this new format, I'm just mentioning new format because you're familiar with it, right?
Yeah.
The new format is 36 teams. 4 groups of 8. But it's not 4 groups of 8 then. You're
Correct.
not playing just
Yeah.
those teams. You're playing 8 teams, 4 groups of 9, sorry. You're playing 8 teams, and then it's going to overall league table
Correct.
of 36.
Yep.
The top 8 are automatically going through to the round of 16, and then 9th place to 24th place after playing at home and away to get to the top, to get to the round of 16.
Yeah.
What that's going to do with us here is that because you're not in control of everybody else, so you know when you're in your group stage, you know how to measure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
No, you gotta go hard.
you know. At about last year, you know, after 3 games, you had 9 points. Them on 4, if you get a draw, you're inside, so you can coast the next 2. Not this year.
That's what I say. You gotta go hard
All.
games.
Yeah.
So
Which makes it good for betting.
yeah, you
which makes
always get goals.
yeah.
Which makes it good for the fans, the bettors,
Not the players.
but
Because there's something
I feel
from a
sorry
betting
for that.
standpoint. From a betting standpoint, when a team doesn't qualify, you don't know how to bet, you know,
No.
because you don't know what team they're gonna. You don't know how
what
they're
team
gonna
they
approach the
come
game.
The only time I would shy away from actually betting on this Champions League in your favorite teams and things is the last day, where you know, all right, I can't catch, like let me say, I can't catch Bayern Munich,
No.
but the team below me can't catch me, so I can rest my players.
Yeah, because people, all teams will start thinking about the league.
Yeah.
But
And
you
all
see,
the other
you see,
competitions and
on the other
everything.
hand, if it come down close now, you had to try and get as high as you could in the table to get a weaker team.
Like a weaker team.
True.
So
So we will see.
but that's gonna make all the teams on them, but the minnows on them, teams that unexpected, that's gonna make them look
Drive
fit.
hard, yeah.
They're gonna come out looking fit because if they get a point out of a game they wasn't expecting to, good. Either way, they wasn't expected to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this format opens the door for more competitive football.
Would you say it's a
Yeah.
super league?
League.
Um,
I wonder where they got the idea
Yeah,
from.
where did this idea from?
Let's move on. Bayern Munich and Dynamo Zagreb. Oh God, this one didn't go well.
Company ball, boy.
Kotas.
Company ball looking.
Excuse my language.
That's
but-
not that more than Kotas, you know, partner.
And Dynamo. And watch me. There's not normally a run over team and
So,
things
yeah.
like
No,
that.
you can't. You don't normally. You normally
Zagreb.
cannot run over.
Them
Dynamo
Croatian
Kiev.
team. No, it's Zagreb.
Oh, Zagreb.
Croatian teams and them
Zagreb.
normally like ramp them so one thing like that.
9-2, and it was as bloody as it looks.
4 from Hurricane.
I tell you, I could hear
4 from Hurricane.
I could hear Jarul say it's murder in Jarul voice right now. It suit that score because and it suit that game. It was total destruction. I did not think that for any point in time in the game that goals would have stopped going into the back of that net.
I feel sorry for them, you know. They score a goal basically every 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Hurricane with a hat trick. 4. Oh, with 4.
A hat trick of penalties. He scored
With
2
a
penalties.
quad. Yeah, he scored 3 penalties.
So I guess he's taking penalties for them.
Whatever which.
Well,
Olesi scored 2.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
He looked good.
Yeah,
He looked good too.
real good.
He looked good too.
Look
You mentioned it earlier, but company ball, boy.
Company ball looking real good.
Goretzka,
In the league.
Sani, Guerrero. Look, it was just bloody, man, bloody.
In the league
Okay,
and all, what the first in the league, right? Bayern.
yeah, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Sporting and Lille. Lille was down to 10 men, so Sporting, kind of breezed over them 2-0.
Honestly, I didn't watch that
You didn't watch that game?
game. No.
Neither did I.
I didn't watch any.
I was watching.
I watched Manchester United play today.
But I was watching, play Barnsley.
I tell
Yeah.
you,
Or they play a team from the Flintstones. That's what I got a team from the Flintstones. Barnsley.
Yo,
brave boy.
I one side. I have one side.
Okay, but you're brave though.
And finally, AC Milan, Liverpool. Milan were out the gate very quick with a goal in the 4th minute.
Christian Pulisic.
Yeah.
Captain
and then,
America.
Salah hit the post. Konate scored the equalizer. Van Dijk with another one. And eventually the game ended up
Marcus,
3-1.
Marcus, I'm a Liverpool fan here. Konate is a lock for starting.
Yeah, I think so.
I play my wild card in FPL now. Just
I think so.
want to bring down
Konate?
one price.
Yeah.
I want to get a Liverpool.
Konate, the only thing that
27.
the only thing that Konate, the only reason why Konate is not a consistent starter is because fitness.
The 150 start.
But once he fit, he started.
All right, good.
Yeah. Once he fit, he started.
Tomorrow
I can guarantee you
fixtures.
that. Tomorrow is very interesting.
I love you.
Wait. Okay, it just popped away.
Bologna
Tomorrow is
and
very interesting.
Shakhtar.
Bologna and Shakhtar Donetsk.
Man,
Um,
he's really Italian, but yeah, boy.
but it's Bologna.
Yeah, it is.
You
It is.
mispronounce it.
No, I said Bologna. As always said that.
Yeah, Bologna and Shakhtar
Like
Donetsk.
baloney.
He says,
That I can't even give a prediction on that. But if I bet in, I would say over 1.5.
Yeah, but
If I bet in, I go over 1.5 just to be safe.
Yeah,
it will have
that's
more
a
than
good bet.
it will have more than one goal in the game. So
Yeah.
that's a safe bet. Yeah.
Sparta Prague and Salzburg.
Mini Chelsea. Chelsea gonna own this team, you know.
Who?
So all them players he signed.
Who you on?
Salzburg.
Oh, well, good, because I bet them to win or draw.
So no, all the players he was signing all the time, he was just sending them there, you know. Like all have gone on loan.
but right now there's a conflict up there. Huh?
They're saying what he doing is wrong, but you know he just read, so they had to drop it because he ain't do nothing wrong.
No, I thought more there's a conflict between the
Oh,
board
the
and the
owners.
board.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is American buying out American. I still left with American.
So, like I said, I go on double chance. Salzburg to win or draw.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's why I bet it.
Celtic.
Where you going?
Celtic and Slovan. Oh, you-
Celtic and, Slovan, Bratislava.
Yeah, boy. I don't know.
Yeah.
We can't lie.
Actually, Celtic are big favorites to win this game. They're like 162. And Slovan is like $8.92.
So you
So
remember them thing.
I think because I bet Celtic to win. I mean,
But that's huge
it's
favorites.
it's huge favorite. That's a huge.
Take
so
it bet over 2.5.
the bookies definitely think no. I take Celtic to win again.
Okay.
162. I take him 162. What
Bruges and Dortmund.
Okay, Bruges and Dortmund.
I think Dortmund will beat them.
Yeah.
I take that game over 2.5.
You serious? I don't feel like got so much goals.
Nah, I don't think so either.
3 goals. I don't think 3 goals goes around here.
Not in
And not
Belgium.
heavy, boy.
Not in Belgium. We said if it rain tomorrow on that pitch.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll have to. Okay. Thanks for boosting my bubble. All right. What you got? PSG Corona?
Yeah, PSG girl.
That game I went over 2.5 as well.
Boy, I don't know. Now.
They knock
There's
them
not-
ball right now, you know.
And there's not last year PSG neither. What the last of the games was? They went 3-1, 3-1, 6-0 for they're scoring goals, boy. All right, well, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm going over 2.5 for now one.
And
You know they do have a good thing against Spanish sides.
yeah, Spanish seems to say.
Well,
But then you see if General score 2.
I know.
it wouldn't hurt if if the Spanish team beat them, to what? Over 2.5.
Anyway,
Anybody win the game? That's why I bet goals.
yeah, he don't
Anybody
care.
win?
Once
Yeah.
over.
And the
Once
big,
3 goals score, you win.
yeah, the big game tomorrow is Man City and Inter Milan.
In
A
the
replay
A
of
replay of the
final.
Champions League final from a couple of years ago.
which Inter Milan was supposed to win.
Yeah,
Yes, most definitely.
But this is not the same Inter Milan as a couple of years ago.
correct. That too.
They lost Onana.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
What's my name? Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I think City will still win though.
Big up Rihanna.
And now Alan is not the best in the early parts of Champions League in his whole career. He hasn't been, so we'll see. But the form he in,
Well,
How Inter doing in Serie A right now?
cruising.
Cruising.
well, they're not first though. You didn't see first.
Check it.
They're not cruising. They are the same record as Juventus. 2-1-2.
2 draws.
Oh, that's cruising. Were you cruising with?
They are cruising.
I 120. Why? Were you cruising with?
Cruising. They're cruising.
Where is it?
No. I think I play this game both teams to score
I think that's a safe bet.
because I think
Yeah,
that's the
that's it,
safest bet. Because, like I said, City will concede, but they will outscore you.
The rest
But they will concede.
valuable weekend for this game too. So and
Right.
okay, I think.
Yeah.
And just to give a run through real quickly of Thursday's fixtures.
So there are some good fixtures soon.
You know, all like Champions League football.
Yes, but remember there's more games though.
Jeez.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, the punters having a ball,
Yeah.
All right.
Pronounce it. Go on.
Benfica and their opponents.
Yes, sure, right there, opponent.
Let me try. How do you pronounce CRVENA ZVEZDA?
Zveda. Krevena Zveda.
I ain't bothering.
Where they from? Croatia, Czech Republic or something?
I am going
Serbia.
Krena
And them Serbia.
Zvezda.
I going Krevena.
I'm going Krena Zvezda. You know why I'm going Krena Zvezda?
You feel the Z
I feel the
silent?
V
The V
is
silent?
silent. The V have to be silent.
I going Krevena. Let's ask Google.
Krevena?
I not even
Nah,
bothering.
Google ain't gonna.
What?
Google no?
Yes.
What?
Okay, spell it now.
Well, that what you doing?
Yeah, pronounce. How to pronounce? Yeah, let me do this. You gotta find out.
Hold on, people.
How to pronounce
Yeah.
CRV.
CRVENA.
So like CRV. You forget anyway.
Let's see.
Saverna Zvezda.
That didn't help at
Could she
all.
repeat that?
Repeat them.
Oh, go on repeat that again.
Saverna Zvezda.
Savannah Zvezda.
She sound a little Spanish, no? No,
I find
Savannah. Oh, that makes sense.
Zvezda.
Yeah, so Krevena first.
Savannah Zvezda. So the Z
the Z
silent
silent.
in the second name and Savannah, somehow they've managed to make CR sound like so. All right, Savannah Zvezda.
Serbia.
All right, and Benfica. Benfica is a powerhouse.
Yo, let me don't even lie, just go with Benfica because I can't pronounce the next team properly.
All right. Feyenoord and Leverkusen.
That'll be a good.
That should be
yeah,
a good
that
game.
should be a
That'll be a
fire
good
game.
But
That should be
I
a
think
good
it'll be
I give it to Leverkusen
Leverkusen.
over final.
Leverkusen. What they lost 1 or 2 games already for the season. Huh?
I know, but it's not that going on.
Okay.
All right. Another team that the grabber from Wolves cannot play for: Brest versus SK Sturm Graz. You just can't. I had to. I could resist.
had to,
I could resist.
Okay,
I go with breast. I had to go with the breast.
It was right there, but I just every time I see something like that, I just
Strum too close to scrotum.
yeah.
you know?
What's the name of the grabber again?
Mascara.
Mascara.
Listen, we mentioned in this man too much. Huh?
Mascara. Yeah.
You don't pay to be on this show.
Yeah. No breast.
Now, if
All right. Atalanta and Arsenal.
In Italy.
yeah,
in
in
Italy.
Italy.
Boy,
Arsenal easily.
Remember Atalanta won the Europa last year and stuff, eh?
Yeah, that was last year.
Nah, boy. And I watched them play Real Madrid in the first game of the season.
But they were actually,
I didn't think that close. I
a
sure
goal
that
down
they
or
close.
2 goals down against Fiorentina at home over the weekend, and they came back and they won the game 3-2.
I sure in the bet. I
if I'm
sure
not
in the
mistaken.
odds in the betting there, that game close. I think there's a draw.
Okay.
Honestly.
Atletico Madrid and Leipzig. That is a big one.
Atletico looking.
This is going to be a nice game.
Atletico looking
Yeah.
good this season. I find they're more attacking this season than they have been in previous seasons, though.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
Maybe change the tweak some
see
stuff.
Gallagher and things score this weekend and stuff like that. I think,
And of course, the Champions League match day 1 will end with Monaco versus Barcelona. But not necessarily end, but you know, that's the game, last game.
pains
to
me
mention.
to say this. Barcelona.
Nah, they play.
Barcelona real running.
I haven't had a look at them yet.
Yeah, I watch them. They're real running.
I always thought you were a Barca fan as well.
No. I don't back Barcelona or Real Madrid. I back Valencia.
They're looking better than Real Madrid.
You know how I started to back Valencia?
I'm here.
Claudio Lopez. Remember Claudio Lopez from Argentina?
Yes, boy, big player.
Yeah, well, he was playing for Valencia, so I don't know. I like him. I just like him. You know, I find he was,
big player.
you know.
Nice, man.
So you know, he
That's some
kinda-
big players people forget him.
Yeah.
That's a big strikers. I think people forget him.
Claudio
I've always
Lopez
had
as
to
well.
mention Hernan Crespo, but I don't really
Hernan
like Crespo. You know.
Crespo, Gabriel Batistuta.
You know,
Yeah.
my brain there.
It's only Argentinians we call him.
Yeah.
Nobody was good. Diego Forlan from
Forlan.
Uruguay was real
Yeah.
good. Boy, that's a real good forwards.
It's had real
people
forwards that
forget you about.
Yeah,
They've
forget.
forgotten.
You know somebody who people just forget, Plenty Boy, he used to play at look, I don't forget the man name. But I like how he used to play.
But
He used to play at Arsenal and then he went to Barcelona.
Fabregas.
Fabregas, says Fabregas.
Says Fabregas was real good.
And then
He
went
was
Chelsea
real good.
after.
And he win.
And then, and once they leave Arsenal,
Let's
let's
win,
win.
yeah.
And he went
Thierry Henry. Yeah, you went with Chelsea too. Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry was real good.
Thierry Henry was
Thierry Henry
Ah,
was
Thierry
one
Henry
of
was
the
up.
most deadly
Beast.
forwards that it had in that era.
You know what I just remember him the most for? The World Cup qualifier. We was
he
on
had
the
the
line.
goal
Yeah,
like
like-
that.
yeah. That made France get to the World Cup. If it wasn't for that, they didn't make it.
Yeah.
God, boy.
Hey, there are one person I want to mention.
Yeah.
People don't talk about him.
Oh, I thought you were going to big up somebody
Who's
there.
Oh, no. Wayne Rooney, dog.
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne
People
Rooney.
talk about Wayne Rooney.
Not as much as in comparison.
But they talk about them more than the people we just called.
They talk about Wayne
Besides
Rooney more
Thierry
than
Henry.
Eric Cantona.
Right?
They talk about Wayne Rooney more than Eric Cantona.
Nah.
No, Eric Cantona has been
Cantona is-
spoken about more than Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney.
Hey, that's King Cantona, you know. Anyway, let me now hold it back.
How you rate? Okay, you rate Cantona over Rooney?
I never said
You just said I King Cantona.
either or.
Who's the best player you see from United?
If it's figure wise,
No. The best player you see from United.
that what.
You don't have a favorite?
Just call a player.
If I have a favorite,
Yeah. Okay, give us a top.
You know what I like from Holland?
the reason why I started watching Manchester United was King Cantona.
Okay, so that's
So
your favorite.
that is, I will always have him there. He will always be my number one.
Cantona.
What's your favorite Liverpool player?
Well, that's easy.
Is it?
Stevie G.
Gerrard.
Yeah.
I mean Slippy G.
Yeah, well.
Don't tell us some.
We're not gonna let it slip. We're not gonna let it slip.
They were wrong, you know. Don't stand there and shit.
We're not gonna let it slip, eh? And then Demba Basco.
Yep.
You know, that's not what Stevie G will be remembered for.
Oh, he is remembered for that.
I mean, he remember for a lot of other things. Eh? But
Yeah.
I think if I had to name, like I say, if I have to name my favorite Liverpool player all time,
Gerrard.
yeah. If I had to name my favorite forward from Liverpool all time,
Torres.
nah.
Suarez. Fowler.
Suarez, Fowler,
Had to
Robbie
be
Fowler. Robbie Fowler was sick boy. People forget Robbie Fowler. The kind of goals I see Robbie Fowler score.
The best forward what they ever had is
Don't say
Torres.
Fernando Torres. Nah.
Fernando
Suarez
Torres.
was way better.
Nah, boy.
I find so. I take Suarez over Torres any day.
I taking prime Fernando Torres in that little gap.
Not versus prime Luis Suarez with Liverpool.
Forget.
Don't even think about it.
Happy. Yeah, boy,
Go back and watch them goals. Go
You
back
see
and
the
watch
kind
them
of goals
goals.
Torres scored for you?
Yes. You see the kind of goals Suarez scored?
Let me just agree that two of them was phenomenal.
And the thing is, none of them have a Premier League.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
If Suarez,
Or through Chelsea.
if Suarez,
Apologies.
if Suarez could have just stopped biting people that one time.
No, but all it took him when he was biting, you can't remember?
No, but he used to bite him without the contracts, you know.
Yeah, that you always say. But didn't you pay more for
When he won-
didn't you pay more for Andy Cole and he wasn't supposed to
Not
get
Andy Cole, not
Not
Andy
Andy
Cole.
Cole.
Don't do that. Don't mix up Andy Cole with Andy Carroll.
Andy Carroll.
All right, yes, we paid plenty money for Andy Carroll.
Twice
It
as
was
much
one
for
of the
Andy Carroll.
biggest mistakes that we made. It is
It
probably.
happens. It happens.
I think it's probably like Andy Carroll is like Darwin
Phillips.
Nunes.
Oh.
I think
Nah,
Nunes
João
is
Phillips.
like Andy Carroll.
Not that anybody asked, but my favorite Real Madrid player is Raul.
Why Real Madrid?
So why not Chelsea? We talking
talking
Premier
English.
League here.
Because I love Real Madrid more. But if you're talking
Well, there's
Chelsea,
only one person you could
You
call.
answer Drogba.
no,
Oh.
I'd really like Frank Lampard.
Lampard. I'm not gonna say.
But I have
Drogba
favorite
is
player
Lampard.
overall, not forward.
Yeah, overall. If it's forward, it had to
So
be
you
Drogba.
denying Petr Cech, boy? The
Yeah.
best goalkeeper Chelsea
I'd actually
probably
like
ever had.
Yeah, but why
after
you-
Lampard, I would probably say Zola.
Franco Zola was.
I don't know if
boy.
many Chelsea men know about.
No.
Now they wouldn't know about that. The not modern day Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Nah.
Who started back in around
Zola.
2004.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
sour man, it had, you know. Watch, man. Zola was playing for Chelsea. Player of the year. Want to leave bad. He leave Wednesday. Thursday, the billionaire by them.
Yeah.
He tried to get back, you know. And listen, now you leave.
Ah, boy, hard luck there, Zola, boy. I'm telling you, but that let me tell you something. One of the most deadly forwards too.
What was your best? Who was your
Who's
favorite
the
player
put
overall?
yourself-
Let me just think.
That's why who's to put yourself in a position to score right through. No, he used to play with our master. He used to play with our boss. Eh? You see Filippo Inzaghi? Something wrong with him.
But you used to run offside too much.
Something is wrong with Inzaghi.
You used to run offside too much.
No, but that was the game. You used to play off the shoulder.
Yeah, nah, Inzaghi played for Juventus, Inter Milan, and AC Milan. You know. He played for all three of them. You know.
Zlatan, though. Zlatan was no.
Oh, what Zlatan played for everybody.
Yeah.
What was your favorite player ever?
My favorite player
Overall?
ever. Roberto Baggio. I said it. I said it.
Mazzini?
I said it.
I'm real surprised, you know.
Roberto Baggio.
No, Maldini.
Hit the post.
Listen,
R9.
Listen.
Boss.
Best player I ever see is R9.
Ronaldo.
That is the
But
best.
if that
Brazilian
injury didn't happen,
It would
it would have
have
been a different story.
Brazilian Ronaldo. Boy, that man.
Brazilian Ronaldo was real good too.
Not real good. He was phenomenon.
he was disgusting.
All of a sudden, you talking Spanish?
Phenomenon. That man take him.
Phenomenon.
But
El phenomenon del gringo. Gringo, el phenomenon.
You know what gringo mean?
Yeah, please.
Don't say gringo, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let's go now.
People, it was a nice day.
Baggio was real good, you know.
We will be for the Arsenal versus Manchester
That
City
ponytail,
game.
all
We'll be at Kemp's Bar
and
in
nothing like
St.
that
James.
ponytail, boy.
You coming, right?
Madonna and all.
Hey, just quiet now,
You coming,
boy.
right? You're at Kemp's Bar Sunday.
Where is Kemp's Bar?
We mean in
In
St. James.
That's the
Stan.
Arsenal hole. That's the biggest Arsenal hole.
Stan.
Stand.
Oh, Jesus. Well, say my standard.
The man name,
but
the
every-
man name of his bar is Kemp's. You know Stan. The rest of people don't know Stan.
And you Kemp too.
Yes, but the name of the bar is Kemp's.
Kemp's. If people,
So why the hell all of this ball only go down like my stand?
Because Stan is the owner.
because we familiar with that, but we telling our subscribers that's
That's like
where
say,
my
that's like say, well, like my dentist.
Well, of course.
You know who's that, right?
Yes, by Universal.
But if I tell people that we go like my dentist, you feel they know who we going by?
No, but what I'm
Right,
saying
right,
is,
so that's it.
why when all the same boy we going by stand, but we just say by Kemp's.
Because we going by Stan.
So we familiar with Stan.
But he is not gonna wonder why.
What the hell does that have to do with camps?
Oh man, did anybody buy camps? We there Sunday from 10 to 3 a.m.
Sharp.
So sharp, eh?
That's an Arsenal.
Yes.
Sharp.
Yes, it is Arsenal.
Sharp.
Arsenal and England.
Wait, do they have any Manchester City holes here in Trinidad?
No, we would have go
No,
down
because Manchester City fans.
We would have go down
Can't drink
Manchester
alcohol.
City hole, but
Manchester City fans can't drink alcohol.
yeah, he's like the youth man.
Too young.
Remember the episode we are doing that?
That's of age, yeah.
Remember the episode we are doing that?
Manchester City fans.
And the Manchester City fan was
Yes.
I think he was 8.
He was 8 or 9.
Yeah, 8.
Manchester City fans now take SCA. They know some of them now reach Form 3.
Correct.
They didn't take C second.
4 years are bandwagoners. And the way things going, they mightn't be in the league next year.
We will see.
We will see when NBA starting.
October sometime.
We're right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be talking NBA as well. So people
From
and
CPL, we
NFL
going
start back too, but we'll let that get a little bit further. In it.
all right, so we're going to that's our next game. Grabak here play, you know. All them touchdowns and sack.
Not to them fellas.
Yeah, boy.
He will be that in.
That will be real flags on the play, you know. That's like
People we got.
Flag-
It's every good.
Flag on the play.
Yeah,
Flag on the
like,
play.
like that.
Remember.
Remember as we go.
This look like this look red. This is what when you speak of Champions League, you speak of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So,
So happy. Sorry,
Sorry.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yes. So remember, if you're looking to bet,
I
get
just
your
do
bet
the
on
difference
at
too,
TT Bet Arena. They're located on Arapita Avenue. They have a outlet in Tobago as well, but you can get the online betting. Just create an account today, and that's how we leave you for today with some information from TT Bet Arena. Until next week, this was the 5th officials.
But 200
No.
Bye.
Just so.